Hello, everybody. Welcome. Can you hear me?
Hello, you're welcome. Yes, can hear you.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, from wherever you are joining us from. Okay, so I guess we have to start. Thank you for joining us in the 30th webinar series of Plan Initiative. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting and interactive and educative one, I trust, because today is all about Plan Initiative, the founder, how far we've gone, how far we've done so far in the environmental space. And we are also grateful to people that have joined us this early, and also our speakers, our founder, our team lead and co-lead. And it's going to be, just stay with us, it's going to be a wonderful one. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for joining. I can see more people coming in. So we won't want to waste our time. We want to go straight to the event of today. Today is all about celebrating the 30th webinar series of Client Initiative. It's been a wonderful journey so far, and we thank God. We thank God for how far it has been. And I'm sure that most of us here so far, we've participated or joined in the webinar a month, one way or the other. And we are grateful for having you. So we would start this webinar with bringing in our speaker, which is the co-lead and the team lead of today's webinar. And there will be a section where we'll have the question and answer. If you have any question in your heart, if you have questions you've been thinking to ask, we will have questions. And of course, we are going to have different gifts, giveaways, recharge cards, wonderful stuffs today. And we're going to learn. We want to also learn. We want to be educated. Please, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please. I need maybe digital signals. You can high five me. You can smile at me. Let me know that I'm carrying people along. Please, let me just interact with me online. Please interact with me. And also, I'm trying to. I know. I thank you so much. Like, this is like officially my first time of anchoring this, and I'm grateful for the privilege. Thank you so much to Ayomide, and thank you to Adejoke for giving me this privilege to host the 30th webinar series. I'm really grateful for giving me this privilege, because sincerely, I'm also proud to be a client volunteer, and it has impacted my life so far. So I'm really grateful for being your host today. My name is Obake Mikayode, and thank you. So without wasting much of our time, I will just briefly introduce our speakers. Today is going to be like it's an interactive section. Like, just be ready to be inspired, be ready to be educated, be ready to get information today. And I'm going to welcome Ayomide and Adejoke. Ayomide is the speaker for today, and also doubled as the co-lead of this initiative, Cleaner and Healthier Nature Initiative. And so please, with your digital rounding ovation, please welcome Ayomide and Adejoke. So please, you can unmute yourself, because I'm about to ask questions to this webinar series today. Thank you so much. Thank you. So Ayomide, are you there? Can you hear me? Because I have questions for you. There are questions that we'll be thinking. A lot of things. Personally, I have questions and things I have in my heart, in my mind, that how can somebody just start a non-for-profit organization? Because in this age of time, we know everybody wants to make profits. Everybody wants to venture into things that's for profit. And even apart from is a non-profit organization, it deals with the current and recent situation that is going in the world at large. We have climate change, we have environmental crisis, we have environmental pollution, we have a lot of unstable nature in our environment, and even things that even goes far beyond affecting our health, in adverse impact effect on our health. And I also have a question for you. What was your motivation behind Climb Initiative? What I know that you are in the environmental field and all, like I know you had your master's in environmental ecology and pollution management. Can you just give us why did you start? What inspired you? Where did you draw your inspiration from? Please, the floor is yours, Ayomide. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Shane. And thanks to everyone that has joined so far. Well, to the glory of God, the everything started in 2017. When I finished my undergrad, yeah, from Obafemi Awolowo University.
2017.
So I
Sorry
knew
to cut. Can you be more audible?
audible. Can you hear me now? Is it more audible now?
Or am I the only? Can everybody hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him loud and clear.
Okay.
Oh, okay, good. Then I think I'm the one.
Okay,
Okay, thank you, Antonia.
Okay, yeah. So everything started
continue,
in.
please.
All right, thank you. So everything started in 2017. So after my undergrad, and I started looking for a job, but in my heart, I wanted to like do something more fulfilling. I didn't just want to earn. I also wanted to like make impact with whatever I'm doing.
Impact.
So I won't disconnect what we are doing today or how it started from an inspiration, from a divine inspiration or from a leading of God.
Wow.
So I was just like trusting God and what next as regards what I want to do after my undergrad. So I just like, yeah, it was just a morning. I think it was after my quiet time of prayers. So I just got the name Cleaner and Healthier Nigeria Initiative. So it started as Cleaner and Healthier Nigeria
Wow.
Initiative. And I like originality, so I don't like having like a duplicate. I don't like seeing somebody do something and copy. So right then in Lagos, I was living in Lagos, Nigeria then. So right then in Lagos, there was an initiative by Loma. Loma is Lagos Waste Management Authority. They had Cleaner and Healthier Lagos initiative. So I'm like, I don't want to look as if, oh, I'm doing something that Loma has already started. So I was like, I would do my own as healthier and cleaner. But in my heart and in my spirit, I knew no, it should remain as Cleaner and Healthier Nigeria Initiative. Although today there's nothing like the Cleaner and Healthier Lagos left, or Cleaner Lagos Initiative left, because anything governmental is with season, is with. So if the new Loma chairman or Loma MD doesn't like it, he's going to take it away. So I knew that was what God wanted me to do. So I stood with it, and January of that year. So I spoke to a friend. He just helped to design a simple logo of Cleaner and Healthier Nigeria. So we started with awareness on social media all through 2018. If you check my Facebook posts, a lot of my Facebook posts in 2017 and 2018, it was about malaria. It was about so many things. Then in 2019, we actually started with a cleanup, got a team of like-minded young individuals that were also passionate. So because of my track record of posting, talking about health and environment, and I would also link that to my primary passion for the connection between environment and health. So I believe public health concerns or public health issues, environmental issues are one of the reasons why they happen. So how can we see, or how can we work from the perspective of impacting our environment or changing our environment to also improve our public health? And I felt that could be a motivation for people, to change their mindsets, to change the way they act, to change their view or perspective about the environment. And it worked. So then I had to, get a job alongside to still keep running the vision and keep moving the vision. And yeah, thankfully, or thank God for so many people that also joined, like Joke and other team members that came along to join. Yeah, because yeah, a vision is awesome, is sweet, but you cannot do it alone. So got to some to some phases or some stages where I needed beyond what I was saying. I needed some skills, capacities, and people adding beauty, to what we are doing today. So so that's about clan. And I think I should also say this. I always like to share this story too, because that was where my foundational passion for health and environment started. So my late mom, she's late now, lost about 17 years ago, but she was a disciplinarian. And even though I was the male in the house, I was the only son, she enforced and ensured that I learned about cleaning the house, washing plates, sweeping, when it's the turn for our family to clean the compound or clean the house we live in, she's going to put me or assign me to do it. So it started as a duty. So like I normally say, it started as a duty, so then it started as a discipline. So she was disciplining me to do that. It started as a discipline, then it became my duty. Then unconsciously, I started enjoying it. So it became a delight. So discipline to duty and to delight. So unconsciously, anywhere I go, anywhere I live, when I go to stay with some of my uncles or relatives, I started enjoying cleaning. And so then one of my uncles observed that our house, our house has not been this clean. What did you use to clean our floor? I'm like, oh, no, it's just like what I love to do. So I knew I would enjoy doing something like this, in a broader or bigger vision. So that's the summary of it.
Oh, that's the story. Wow.
Yeah.
I heard you said started as a passion after your master's degree. Then
No, my undergrad.
So oh, really? Was your
my
undergrad?
my
Wow.
first degree. Yeah.
Your first degree, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Then you sought the Lord and He gave you direction. And apart from as in along that, with that, you also have a keen interest for cleanliness and keeping everything. Oh wow! So that is an interesting one, because it just says the fact that with whatever you have in your hand, that God will use. Like, this is what you have. It is, you have to look within. Like, you have to look within to be you have it. You have the skill. You have the strength already. So just left for you to announce it. Okay, so thank you so much. That was really inspiring. So I have a question, the same line. I have a question for Adijoke. You came in later on. You decided to join Plan Initiative. Like, it's a non-for-profit. There's no money involved in this thing. You know that you're not going to get salary. You're even the one, you are part of those funding this initiative. I can remember there was a period where we had this outreach for children, where we sensitize them in the school, that we had this this recycling hub and all. It costed a lot. We go out all the way to cities. And what inspired you to say, I want to join? Because I know people want to partner with companies that maybe you have investors, money, everything settled and all, and you are just catching out. Although I know you are intelligent, you are knowledgeable, I've met with you and I admire that. But why did you decide to join hands in this organization, this initiative? Please, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, loud and clear.
Thank you, Sheil, for the question. So I think that everything has to do with, destiny and how God leads you, right? Before I and Ayomide met in Unilag, I had been doing like volunteering for other organizations. But prior to that time, I didn't really have like a good idea of what sustainability was and everything. But, I used to work with like nonprofits, and it has always been my thing to be of help, and to do something that is impactful, do something that you're not really expecting anything in return. And, even the people that you do it for cannot really pay you back, right? So, as God will have it, I went to do my master's in Unilag, and I was like, I want to do something in the environmental field. And we met and we started talking. It just seemed like we had the same interest, and we kicked it off. And I know he knows that I was not the only one that, wanted to join him. There were so many other people that said, oh, I like what you're doing. I want to join this and that. You're doing an amazing work. But sometimes it's all fun and games until the real work has to be done, right? And then you stop seeing people attend as much. And so I guess, I became a reliable partner, and we would have similar ideas. Usually when Ayomide would say, oh, there's this thing I've been thinking of, most likely I've been thinking of the same thing. And like, oh yeah, I was going to talk to you about this. See, I even wrote it down. And then we come up with brilliant ideas, and because we're both passionate about what we do, it's really easy for us to work in sync. And as you know, Ayomide is a very patient person, and he's very inspiring, the way that he does his things. And, he is a man of faith as well. So, we get along in every way. Whatever ideas I have, he's on board. Whatever ideas he has, I'm on board. And, we're here today. And, it's been an amazing journey so far.
So, what did you see? Why did you pick Adejoke? Because she mentioned that we had a lot of people, and because the truth be told, I admire her strength, really, right? Yes, I'm a lady, and I've had few times I've interacted one of the programs we do together, and I admire her strength. I admire the way she leads. So, was that what you saw? Because I know you have your strengths in. I think there is a balance. I love the balance, actually.
Yeah, there is a balance. Definitely.
There is a balance.
Ayomide is a calmer person. I'm not as
calm. Exactly. So my question is like I said, when God gives you a vision, or when you have a vision, and God knows your weaknesses, even though you feel, yes, you saw the vision, you know where it is going, but you don't have what it takes. And honestly, I don't have all it takes. People that know me here, that are close to me, they know that, well, I don't really like, taking things too hard or too harsh, which has its own good side and its own bad side.
I agree. Yes, I do agree.
Yeah, but Joke is like you said, it's a balance. So for sometimes some things will happen that we really need, the lion side, you need the lamb and the lion side. So sometimes, the lamb side of me for the most times is just there, pampering, holding, but Joke will be like, no, we have to remove this thing now. And so I'm like, this is the truth. But those times I don't really have the courage to really, come as a fierce lion, but she would do it. So God, when she spoke to me, I had to, pray about it definitely and think about it. And the confirmation came. I think I was in church, one of our convention, and how everything happened. I just knew that, oh yeah, so we are meant to be partners. And I said, okay, yeah, let's do it. So then things started happening and opening up for us. Yeah, from there.
It's great. It's just like husband and wife giving birth to children.
Yeah.
Creating impact and whole, and doing things together, like giving the strength and weakness, balancing everything up. That's so good. So we have a comment.
There's something to add to that. Is also very good that when you're self-aware and you know that, okay, these are my strengths, and this is where I lack, and you let the other person sort of like lead, and okay, it's okay, I'm not like that, you are like this, so let's do it together. The same way, I'll just really but there are certain things I don't want to be involved in, and I know that I'm weak in that area. I immediately will do a better job, and I'm not trying to do everything, even things that I know I'm not good at, because I'm self-aware and I'm, enough to know that just like I immediately do this one. I can't, I just cannot deal. And he also knows that, okay, if I suggest certain things, you say, okay, I know you are like this and I agree. So let's, do that. Because if not, we would bump heads, and he's such a great partner that he discusses like every single step with me. There's no information that, we don't discuss together before it's carried out. And it's rare, I would say. It's very rare to have that kind of synergy and that kind of relationship where both parties respect one another and respect each other's opinion. And even though Ayomide, started the organization, he does not, even with our volunteers and our members, they know that he doesn't dote on, oh, do this or do that. He's more of like a collaborative, person. Let's do this together. What are your ideas? What are your thoughts on this? Okay, what do you think? And he's always open to, taking other people's perspectives.
No, that's a good one. Like the balance is just there. It's just there. We have someone, and as Antonia comments, he said, "Thank you, Adejoke, for joining along with the vision." Thank you. We say thank you to you. So we're going to the next question. You've had 29. This is the 30th webinar series, and you never stopped for once. Like you never stopped for once. You kept going. Like there's not a month that you say, don't let's do anything. Like let's just hold on and hold. Like, and apart from that, I'm sure that there were other things that you've done, but this webinar you just, I like this one just came to, and you just stuck with this and you've done it consistently. Also, why? What like? Why? Like I said, what inspired you to initiate it, right? But now, why did you keep going? Like the webinar 30th series, like what kept you going? Why did you keep going? And why did you even choose webinar? Why did you decide to choose webinar? Why did you try to choose webinar as a form of communicating or impacting these people? And please, I really love to hear that. I'm really interested.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I think everything started during COVID, during the lockdown. So in 2020, so everyone was inside, so we couldn't go out to do cleanups, to do outreaches, but we still wanted to make impact. And I was thinking of, how can we still educate people? And people were just dropping face masks. If you were in Nigeria then, all around, littering everywhere, and that could even cause or aggravate more issues. So I started with some skits with some of my guys around the house. Then from skits, then one day I just thought of, okay, why don't I do like a show? So I called it Greentility Show then. So I will record part of the video to introduce people. Then I spoke with all of my other friends who are also environmentalists or in sustainability. So we did that, we create flyers. Then after that, that just went. Then during the World Environment Day, we had to talk to one of our lecturers at Unilag then. So, and she came on board and it went very well. People joined then. Like I told you, having a great partner like Joke, I'm like, okay, we can, start doing this thing every month. And yeah, we did the first one. I must tell you, the first one, wow, it was quite discouraging. So many things happened. We invited two guests, and the first person showed up with no video. The second person just canceled like few minutes after. That was enough to, but I'm like, we can keep doing this thing every month, we can keep. And Ajake was like, yeah, we can keep doing it, with the support. And are we not doing the way? So after doing it for like 4 or 5 times, we were like, we cannot just say we are not doing it again. People will even be asking us, when is the next topic? When is the next one?
Wow.
Yeah, so that's from me. I know Joke too, we have our own side of the story. So
okay. Let me hear from Adejoke, then let me hear from her too, please. Let me hear from you.
Yeah, so like I already said most of the things. When we started the webinar, it just seemed like a one-off. Our plan wasn't to continue, right? But I think we had one with our lecturer, one of our lecturers in the University of Lagos at the time, and we were so surprised that she was willing to jump on it. And she's like, oh yeah, you guys are doing, that's an amazing thing. And they were so supportive because they've seen like, set after set where people will come together, like classmates, and then start a business or start something impactful like that. So she was she was surprisingly supportive, knowing, she's actually a stern person and a very principled person. And she gave us her time. And like Ayomide had said, was like, let's just, what do you think? Let's continue to, to do this thing. And since then we have done it consistently, and it's not been easy, but I really has a lot of patience for things. That's all I can see.
It still boils down to this balance. And I actually saw some video clips on YouTube. I know I sent some to you because I was really surprised that you've done. I saw you do like a short what's it called, skit, and I was just laughing at wow. So
Yeah.
you really dabbled your hand into things, and I'm really glad that you at least you decided to do something. Like you hold on to something, and here we are today, because that is what's worth celebrating. It's when you keep doing things and people will be able to like, yes, this person has it's been consistent over the years, and really that's really someone said we should please share the link. Can we share the link?
Yeah, we share the YouTube link. Yeah, we try and share before the end of the meeting. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Okay, so okay, I was also going to ask that a question like you've had outstanding speakers, like wonderful speakers, different, educated, they intelligent, they really know what they're talking about. They are really in the field, they really develop. How did you get to secure or to get people, outstanding people, to come speak on the platform during each webinars time and time again? Was there that you have a superpower? Is that you offer them money? Is it that you give them gifts? I don't know. Like, how did you do it? Because I'm sure that one of people are here that are trying to really gain from what things you've done right, like, and the mistakes you've made, and trying to learn from it. Because apart from the fact that we are here to also get information about the environment, sustainability, and all, we can also get life lessons from you, because trust me, it's not easy to do things consistently in this age at time with social media. Like, it's not easy to do things consistently, because you really see people doing this, you want to dabble into do this, but you've really decided to hold on to something. So how did you secure your speakers? Is that you always give them like bag home? You know, those big politicians bag. What do you do? What did you do? Please.
Okay, yeah, awesome. Some of our previous guests are here. Munir is here. Israel is here.
Wow,
Thank you so much, guys.
We celebrate you. Thank you so much.
So one thing about life, one thing that God helped me to learn like very early is about relationships, like how to build relationships. So anywhere I go, even though I'm kind of a shy person, but I don't even know how to like combine it. I'm a kind of shy person, but I like to network. So anywhere I go, I like to meet people, even though I might not like to talk too much, but I like to like meet people, talk to people, especially when it concerns environment, sustainability, or circular economy. So, building relationships and having that mindset of collaboration. So how can I like work with people, work with other like-minded people? So that mindset of relationship, going somewhere, meeting people, getting their numbers, and thinking, okay, myself and this person, we can, come together and collaborate. And honestly, none of them has collected anything, even from Dr. Shubamu. Joke and I, we went to offer her something. Thank you, to buy data. Yeah, to just recoup your data. She's like, no, see that as my own contribution to what you are doing. So all the 29 webinars that we've done, they've not collected. No one has, collected it. And they're just seeing it as, okay, a way to support or collaborate with us.
Okay,
so
I think
so collaboration and learning to build relationships and learning to see that, oh, this person could be a blessing in the future. So those are the principles that I've worked with getting guests so far. Yeah. Yeah, I think hello. Okay, to Hat, yeah, you can have.
Get herself really. It's really not been easy getting speakers, to be honest, because sometimes people out like last minutes, and other times we're busy with like our life's work, and some people that get invited, last minute. But it just goes to say, to tell a story about the beauty of the environmental space. It's almost like, charity work. You're muted. Sure.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you.
Great.
Okay, I can hear you all.
Okay,
so
go ahead. Okay.
So you can so it's almost like charity work, and we've had wonderful, amazing speakers of repute grace our small platform, and they have taken their time, and we really appreciate that, because the environmental space is such that you just keep giving, without expecting anything in return. And that is what most of the people that have honored our invitation have done. Is part of their own contribution to not just this little webinar that we do, because whatever we do, we like to see it as that it has like a ripple effect. And no matter how small you think it is, no matter how small the number of people that join, they will come, they will do what they have to do, they would impact as much.
Yes.
Some go as far. Most people prepare slides. I can't even, we can't thank them enough, because we don't have money to say, thank you for coming. At some point, I was saying that
yes,
you need to come up with like a gift bag that give to, but they don't even want it. They just want to make an impact, and that's just the beauty of where we find ourselves.
Yeah.
That's so lovely. And apart from them coming, right, they've had topics,
Yeah,
wonderful
yeah.
topics, and all that you discussed that impacted, like the impact, the education, the knowledge we gotten from it has not left us. Like, so can you discuss maybe one or two before we have a commercial break? Like, I have to say commercial break. Like, can you give us one or two topics that have been so impactful? Like, I know all of them came prepared and all. Like, can you just tell us, just give us short details of some of the speakers?
Well,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I would say all the topics or all the guests.
All the topics.
Oh.
If I come
Yeah.
I'm mind blown. I'm like,
Choosing one.
okay.
Oh no, all the guests have
I'm
been
mind
wonderful.
blown at the topics that people come.
Yeah, all of
You
them.
come and talk
Every one
about
of them.
it here.
Yeah.
And like I said, people come like prepared,
Yeah, yeah,
fully
yes,
prepared,
yeah,
slides, pictures, it's a real show.
yeah, yeah.
We've had
Wow.
wonderful topics. We've had topics like, why should we all be environmentalists? And I remember it was Mayor Kun
Iyamole.
that came, very nice guy, and he's big, and he's, I mean, he's very busy. Apart from the fact that he's big, he's very busy. But he came and spent that time with us. And a lot of times when people come like that, we always want to invite them another time, because it's like they did not give us everything that they had to give that day, and the time was not enough. And they just keep giving. We've had an entomologist come and talk about apiculture and the environment and the importance of bees. We've had topics where people call me that, okay, I didn't know that bees were this important too. Really? So bees do this and that. Wow, you guys should do more. We've had someone who had come, and he's a very prominent artist, and he uses sort of waste, and we had a phenomenal time. And he talked to us. In fact, he had so much punchlines that day, and everybody was like, wow. I had family members, relatives call me. We've had foreigners come, like
from Egypt, US,
we've had an assistant
professors.
Who is very good friend of your media, and she has come twice. Right? She has come 3 times. To join us. And if you hear our topics, they are not for children. It's not child's play. So I think one of the topics, and I didn't get to see her, and one of the topics she had talked about something about environmental education and social justice. And I was like, how do these two things marry? But trust me, when she came, she let us see how social justice and the environment, so different things tied to the environment, different aspects of our life. Social justice, for instance, how do you tie that to the environment? So sometimes we don't know how important, this earth that we live is in, and how it impacts even our mental health. I think we've had a topic about mental health and the environment as well. So many topics. We've had Chibuna, who is a good friend of ours, and he's come to talk about, and he's just not a good friend, he's a absolute gentleman. He's an award winner. He's an astute businessman. He's the founder of Kiro Energy. I think he's in Dubai now. I believe so.
Yeah.
We've had people like that. Doing Sola Agunye,
Hmm.
very popular in the environmental space. She's been doing this for longer than we have. So many people that we're inspired by. And once we tell them, we don't even tell them twice. We say, okay, sure, I'll be there. And like I said, that's the beauty of what we do and the people that we meet in this space.
And they are all over the world, like different parts of the world. Even I could
Yeah.
remember when we had this on migration, and we're like, people migrate because of like
yeah, climate
and,
migration,
yes.
And Tolulope Gbero, who took that, is just phenomenal.
Yeah, Tolu is great.
Just phenomenal.
No. So wow, it's just reflecting back, and I'm like, this platform has been a blessing, so to me, and I'm sure to everybody. So we should have a break where we want to be able to have the slides of past events, like show us how it has been so far and all, and just let's do that quickly, please. Then wow, this is the first one. Wow. Can Adejoke please all try and interact during this section, please?
Yes.
I would love to do that.
Okay, so I think here we had a topic about epidemiology before this one, and then
yeah.
Impact of climate change on neglected tropical diseases in Nigeria. I remember this young lady, amazing. We had such a great time with her. And, I think then we're still in Unilag, so she taught us a lot about epidemiology and, that aspect. Go on. Then, of course, amazing friend Chibuna. This was the first time he came. Talk about energy. He's into renewable energy. So we learned a lot about renewable energy and its future in Nigeria, which looked bleak at the time. Environmental education and social justice. This one, I cannot dabble into it. It's for professors to talk about. Oh yeah, this was a very interesting one with Elijah, who we were also classmates with, right? We're also classmates with him, yes. And he talked about apiculture and the importance of bees. As we know, bees, pollinate some of the plants that we have, and they're becoming really extinct in the environment. So we need more bees. Of course, this is very important. That is why you and I are here. And we need more people to also have mindsets. Achieving energy access as a developing and climate resilient strategy. As you can see the topic, I can't, please.
Yeah, this was a very big one.
One of my favorite, not just because of the speaker, but also because of the flyer. The flyer came out so beautifully.
Wow, so
beautifully done.
Yeah, so beautifully done.
What we're going to talk about. And the speaker, oh my days, he was amazing. He taught us a lot about waste and how to use waste to do beautiful things like he does. Oh yeah, this was amazing as well. We had one of our very own doing Sola. She's a big friend in the industry, and we know she goes around saving turtles. She's the turtle woman. Yes. I think at the time, Dr. Drella was kind of thinking about a way of giving back and just training people for free. So I think that was one of the reasons why we had this. She didn't mind, but yeah.
Wow,
oh yes, we had they didn't want to talk about this man.
Yeah, and Dr.
Please do
Femi
that
is,
quickly. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. Let me just say, Dr. Femi is now the special advisor to the Federal Minister of Environment. So, and before then, he used to be the chairman or president of Lagos Recyclers Association. So he's a very big shot in the space too. Yeah, we're very privileged to have him. And he gave his best.
Yeah,
He made slides. Delivered
absolutely.
very excellently. Yeah, and this is a friend of our friend, a friend to Dr. Joella. So he's in Germany. So he came to talk about air pollution, public health, and all of that. And this is another big shot. We've been privileged to have so many big shots. So if you check, go online
Yes.
and check Balikis. She's also a very strong youth.
It's funny that sometimes when I meet these people, I
Yeah,
don't even know they were the ones that came for a while. When I meet them in person, and
yeah,
I'm like, I mean, they'll be like, you don't know her. She was the one that came. I'm like, oh my God. Oh wow,
You're
you know.
so humble.
yeah.
Oh,
And this guy is also a big guy in Egypt. So he was part of those that coordinated, organized COP27 last year in Egypt. And this is our friend again, Chibuna. Yeah,
yeah,
Adeshola is
it's
also,
not
she's also a
sensitive.
very big lady in Nigeria. Yeah, Echo
Yeah, they do
Bees
with
and
things. Yeah, like this. Yeah.
GWG. Yeah. So, oh, that means that means is really a big guy too in Nigeria. So I was looking at his picture recently. He met our president in Nigeria, Bola Tinubu. So some of them would have been here, but some of them are just coming, returning from COP28 and
Yeah.
having
Yeah, that's
vacation.
true.
Yeah, yeah. This is Chibuna's co-founder. Oh, this is my very good friend, Maureen. Yeah, I think she's in the UK. Yeah, this is Kate. She talked about climate change and maternal health.
Thank you.
And
Okay.
this is Joke's daughter. This is Durania.
Wow.
Yeah, this is Joke's daughter. She's also very passionate. And yeah, we've gone to
She
cleanups.
should
We've
be.
gone
She should be. She should not. She would never have come out from such an
yeah,
energetic woman like this. Wow. Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
And
So
she thought she
April,
tried though. I was even surprised that day.
yeah, so we just had the April webinar as a virtual health day program. Yeah, this is another big voice in energy in Nigeria.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're on LinkedIn and you're searching, you see a lot of many
And I mean,
videos and
he
content.
thought I and Ayomide are married.
Exactly. I thought, yeah, some people think we are married. Yeah. So,
Wow.
this is my very good friend too. Yeah, Joy Moise. She's in the UK, and yeah, herself and her husband. So they are a couple doing sustainability things together. Oh, and this guy too is a
Oh,
very
yeah.
great guy.
Gone
Yeah.
a long way ago.
Yeah, he's done a lot of projects in water, different communities in Nigeria. Yeah.
Yes.
And this is our lovely Dr. Joella. Yeah, she's always showing up for us. And this is Israel. Israel is here. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes,
Thank you
yes.
for,
I recognize it was one of the first people to join today's
yeah,
webinar.
yeah.
Thank you
And it
so much.
delivered very powerfully that day.
Yes.
I can't forget. Yeah. And he
You
also
know
makes
what?
look, yeah, look at the flyer. He turns like waste tires into furnitures
So
like
yes.
this. So you can
Yeah.
just order and just if you need any furniture like this from waste. So he does that. Yeah, this is Tolu. Very, very, very powerful young lady. Yeah.
October. So we're going to November now. Wow. It's been a
Yeah. And
wonderful
this is
journey.
Munir. Munir is also here. Thank you so much, Munir. Thank you
So
for
much.
joining.
Thank you,
We've been
Miguel. Thank
friends for a long time. For a long time. Thank you. And Munir also delivered very, very powerfully that day. And we are here. 30th.
yeah.
However, we have like other amazing programs and
Yeah, I was
projects.
going to go. I was going to say that what do you
Okay.
have, because it can only get better, right? It can only
Yeah.
get better. I know that you are not going to give up.
Elizabeth, do you take
Yeah, okay, let's
plastic packaged drinks?
Yes, I do, but most times I try to take glass drinks if it's
Is
available.
available.
Yes.
But when you take plastic water or drinks, how do you dispose of them?
I like in Unilag, they are recycled bins for plastic and other things. So in Unilag, I try to put plastic in plastic bins. But elsewhere, where it's just normal bins, I try to put in.
My name is Kazima Lima. I'm in the transport bus. I drop it in the bus, or I keep it in my bag till I get home and I dispose it properly.
Do you know that they can be recycled or used for other purposes?
I've heard of it before, but I actually don't know how they recycle.
Okay.
Like this.
You know that it can be reused. Can you tell us one way that you can reuse maybe plastic containers?
I don't know. Maybe they used to make other plastics.
Okay, that's one.
That's all.
Okay. So
Okay.
our plastic
Thank you.
getaway. Let me move faster because of time. Because
Yes,
we have,
please.
yeah, this
Yes.
is our plastic getaway. I know this is one of Joke's. She really loves this project. Yeah, some of the
As
children that
usual.
we impacted there. So we also do public health outreaches. This is at Ibadan. Yeah, this is our nurse, one of
Okay.
our, yeah, this was in Abeokuta with one of our volunteers. She was doing her NYC at Abeokuta then, and she did this in the school. Yeah, this was at a community somewhere in Ekpe, Lagos State. So we went to a school also. We actually love impacting the next generations. So
Yeah.
we were at this school. Yeah, we talked to them about climate change, pollution, environmental health, and we planted trees. Yeah, this was another massive big event that
Wow,
we
these are
did.
the projects you do behind
Yeah,
funds. Wow, it requires a
yeah,
lot of dedication, time, financial commitment.
yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So
Well
one
done.
of our
Well
own,
done.
he went inside and got out all these waste. So interestingly, this is Shion and Adejoke both both here. So we
Thank you.
donated this receptacle to a school in Lagos, Victoria Highland, Lagos. Yeah, so the students, teachers, clan team, and we partnered with Rotaract Club of Lagos
Yeah.
of Lekki Phase One.
Okay.
So we did it together with them. Yeah, this is Sandra, one of our past volunteers. This is David.
Thank you. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Ibadan.
Wow.
Yeah, this is my friend. Like, is a chief in Ibadan, in the city of Ibadan. Health check. Then the team that went to Ibadan with us. Yeah, then we have another short video.
We use clean energy. In other parts of the world, they are working
Okay.
so
So
hard
wow. Let me just
to
this has been
but we have
and seeing this,
organizations
I kept
that
saying that
that this is what they do for a living. So
it's
they
a
are fighting it.
non-for-profit and
Other
you've been
places they
doing
use wind
amazingly well.
energy that is
Like
clean.
I would sorry, I'm trying to see the video.
Yeah, that was a video.
And
That was a
we want
video.
a
Okay, that's a
Nigeria
video,
where
and also
we use clean energy. In other parts of the world, they are working so hard to stop using fossil fuels. But we have organizations that that this is what they do for a living. So they
I
are
think we
fighting
need
it.
to.
Other places they use wind energy that is clean.
Okay. So
Okay, so
this was
let's
also at let's what?
okay, continue. Just
Yeah, a
continue.
few
Let's
more.
see what.
And then when water is
Alright.
stagnant, it begins to breed mosquitoes. When it breeds mosquitoes, of course, children will have malaria. And apart from that, a dirty environment will breed infectious diseases. So this is why our Cleaner and Healthier Nigeria initiative, we have come up with this event so that we can help people live a healthier life and live in a healthier environment. This is the first, but we hope that we'll have many more to come. At least if you can come to Olaore Street maybe 3 times, I'm sure that the streets will be clean. So we're very happy. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everyone that took out time out of their very busy schedule to join us. Thank you to the children. We couldn't have done this without you guys. Thank you so much. And I want you guys to know that, especially the children, there is nothing that you cannot achieve. You just need to put your mind into your education. You can become whatever you want to be. You can come back to this street and this environment and do major things like this. We're hoping that by the grace of God, we'll come back here with scholarships for children. Are you happy to hear that? We'll come back with scholarships for children. We want you to go to school. We want you to have an education. We want you to live a very healthy life. So make sure that anytime you see plastic bottles on your street, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you
so
so much. Thank you so much. So with seeing all this, you know that a lot of commitment has gone into this financial time. strength, effort, and also if you're willing to, we're willing to donate, fund some of our activities, because I know there's a lot in store for next year, right? And I'm going to still get there, because I'm still going to ask that question, like, what do you want to do next year? What do you have in mind? But before I go into that, the account details are being displayed at the moment, right now. Please, you can fund the accounts. If you have dollars sent to Clean Initiative, they are doing amazingly well, and it's the time to support more, like support them more. Like you've seen everything they've done. Like it's not only webinars, gone out, given to educate the young, go out, do cleanups, and also I'm just like, how do I feel? I'm just all emotional and all about this, because it's not just a day work. It's a lot has gone into it. So please kindly support, kindly drop whatever you can afford to drop the account. The account is being displayed. So going to my last question for you, both of you, what do you have in store for next year? Like, what are your plans? What do you want to do? How do you want to impact more life? Because seeing this, you've touched a lot of lives. So what do you want to do? What do you have in mind to do next year as an organization? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sheon. So before I answer that question, I saw a question in the chat box about what's the full meaning of clan. So I will tell that story in like very briefly or very quickly. So we started as Cleaner and Healthier Nigeria Initiative, like I said during my introduction or when I started, but we wanted to like register. So because we started out with our passion, we're just doing stuff. Then we found out that we needed to like have an official standing with the government. So when we wanted to register with the Corporate Affairs Commission of Nigeria, so we submitted the name Cleaner and Healthier Nigeria Initiative. They were like, no, we can't approve Cleaner and Healthier Nigeria Initiative. And we wanted to still retain the name Clan, because we love that acronym. It is, sweet, fans clan, Tush. So then we found a way to still replace the Nigeria with something and we just went for nature. So officially, we are Cleaner and Healthier Nature Initiative. Yeah, but we still impact Nigeria. We're still Cleaner and Healthier Nigeria.
But I mean, nature depicts all we do.
But nature depicts exactly.
Yes.
So we are clans. So for next year, definitely. We also want to be consistent in all other programs that we showed you. We want to go to more schools, to reach out to the children. Joke talked about scholarships in the last video that I talked about. So we want children to get involved in environmental or sustainability activities, and they are rewarded with scholarships, helping them to fund their education. And health is also one of our priorities. So we also want to. There are some communities in Nigeria, like I think we went for one health outreach and we had like maybe blood sugar level test, and we found out that people
crying because we also not just blood sugar test, we also had blood pressure test. Blood pressure. The nurses that volunteered with us, they were scared and they're like, this person can die tomorrow as it is, as they stand. And we had to just rally around, get medications that day, and tell them to go to the hospital the next day as soon as they can, because their blood pressures were off the roofs, So those are the kind of things we've been doing. We have been doing it out of pocket personally. We haven't really had like crowdfunding. We've had, support. Sometimes my husband will support, Ayomide's friends will support, friends and family, but now it's beyond, just friends and family. We want to take it to the next level next year. We have schools and areas where we've promised to come back. And trust me, they're waiting for us. They know us. They call us all the time that, oh, when are you coming to carry plastic? Ayomide gets called, and because his number was on the flyer at one of these events that we had, and he just gets like random call that, Uncle, plastic, tikbo, Emma ball. But, as we can't do all these things without, the public support and, funding and help. And we have not started to, get grants yet, but we're hoping that, we can crowdfund towards our, initiatives for next year. We have the eco debate, which will be done in schools where, children would have like topics where they can, environmental topics that they're passionate about and they can talk about, and we reward the winners and also the participants with things that are worthwhile. Now, we don't want to go there and we don't want to give. We've made it a thing for us at Clan not to give, not to give things that would not, impact them. Do you get what I mean? I mean, no gift is too small, but then we want them to see the value in what they're doing. And for them to see the value in what they're doing, we want to give them with things that can, transform their lives. And they can say that, because I participated in an event,
true.
A scholarship for my WAEC, for instance, or they are paid for my NECO, and, things like that. Children, you never know how you can impact them for life. And you never know how what you do can, boomerang into, wonderful, wonderful things. And of course, we know that children are the future of, the world. So we just want them to have that mindset. And next year, I want to focus a lot on our projects in schools and with children where, there's a way that you do certain things that it will be in the mind of a child forever.
And, yes. Their formative stage. So
yes,
that's very crucial.
And because of that one thing that you have done, it transforms their life, and they become wonderful adults that also want to do the same thing even better than you have done it. So that's what we're doing, and would really appreciate your support. Amelia has talked about and has shown you videos from our Vox Pop that we used to do, but we kind of stopped because it was harder to get people. That's the thing with the challenges that we face. People want to get paid for these things. Nobody wants to do it for free. So they can, they can volunteer 1 time, 2 time, and they just start to act funny and start to ask for money. And we can't blame them. Not everybody has the heart to do what you're doing. And that's also okay. For some people, it's purely monetary, and that's also okay. So we want to continue with that. We've seen the impact that social media has, widespread, and we want to continue with our Vox Pop. We want to continue with using social media as a tool to spread the environmental gospel. That is one as well. We also want to continue with our plastic getaway. As you saw, we gave them amazing gifts. Somebody went away with a Spring TV. Another person went away with a refrigerator. Another person, different things. And we also gave participants food stuff and wonderful gifts. And it was so amazing. I think we all cried because even the community, they went back inside and they came with like drinks for us, thank you for coming. They were so happy, and that was impactful. That's one of the best things that we've done aside our health outreaches. Aside that, we've also done like what's it called, public health outreaches as well. We have gone to communities. We have sensitized them about the need to clean their environment, not just the need to clean their environment, the need to take care of their children. We talked about hepatitis. We talked about malaria. We've talked about a lot of environmental related infections. And now, these things can't it's not just a one-time thing. It has to be something that we do, consistently. And for us to do that consistently, we need support, as much support as we can. Sometimes we write to pharmaceuticals, we get medications, we give them, we buy out of pocket, we have to buy test strips. Thankfully, we have a lot of, medical, practitioners volunteer with us, and they come and they join us, but then they can join us, but then they need what to work with, and it's money that drives, these kinds of things. In as much as, we want to do this because we have a passion for it, we also have a budget that we always exceed, and sometimes we're broke, let's just be honest. But for us to continue with this, we need your support as much as we can. I've talked about the 3 major things that we do, and we want to continue. Of course, the webinar is going to get better next year. Hopefully, we can also, even on social media, for us to drive, the gospel of, of the environmental space. We also need to do sponsored ads to create visibility, to put ourselves out there so that people can see what we're doing. And we're not just doing it because it's cleaner. We're ready to collaborate. We're ready to work with other people. we are ready to take in ideas, and we want people to learn from us as well. And we also see people that inspire us to do better. So however you can help us, you could just, talk to somebody about it, post about it, repost, and little help goes a long way. It's not just about money. So you can repost our webinars, support us on social media, say one good thing about clients to somebody. We need volunteers all the time, and people with great skills. We have a wonderful team as it is, but we don't mind expanding. People with great skills and great mindsets that are ready to put one or two things together. We've had like wonderful people that have joined us, and we're like, where have they all been all this while, But we've also had people that just come and have gone, It's challenging, but with your support, post about us, talk about what we do, that of. That's also a way to support us. But most importantly, we need your support financially. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You've heard it all. Please do just help make this vision bigger next year, because it can only get better. So just help do this. Thank you so much. Someone said on the group, like, thanking you. Thank you. It has really been a great platform to excel in my career. That's Chukudi. Yes.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful so far. Like, and also I'm also a beneficiary of that. Like, and I do appreciate them. Thank you. Okay, I'm with you.
One of the things, just lastly, before I like us to leave here with, is that no matter what you do, and no matter how small it seems, and no matter what anybody says about it, as long as you have the heart for it, I think that you should pursue it, because you never know what comes out of these things. And I'll use Ayomide, if you permit me, as an example again, and how he's come into this space without expecting anything, just out of sheer passion. And it's hard to do.
Yeah, it's hard, very
but
hard.
He's such a great person, and his personality just opens doors for him. Not just his personality, but his passion for what he does. And in this little period and in this time that we've known, so many great things have happened to him just by being in this space. And he only does it because he loves to do it. Do you get what I mean? So whatever you conceive in your mind to do, just take it with you. No matter if people say, oh, whatever, it's serious, what are you guys doing? Webinars, this, that, what is nothing. It's something. And you just have to continue to do it. And the right people will see you and would appreciate what you're doing. Sometimes all we need is just, wow, I love what you guys are doing. Great job. And it will make, it will inspire us to even put in more effort and do more. So please, whatever you're doing, we only have one life. So whatever you conceive in your heart, you want to try, you want to be a content creator, you want to go back to school and study medicine, you want to do your PhD, you need to just start. And it just takes the same faith. I had some same faith that it takes to wake up, to plan for the next day when you haven't even woken up, is the same faith you need to do like mighty things. So
just do it. Just do it. Do it. Thank you. So we are giving out recharge cards. And we have a question I'm going to send in the comment section. So the way it works is that the first two people to give answers to the question will go home with a recharge card. Yeah. So just watch out for the question in the comment section. So, okay, and also please, you can drop your questions. You can raise up your hands. We won't take questions. Apart from you typing it down, you can quickly use 5 minutes to take questions. I know you might have 1 or 2 questions to ask the speakers, the co-leader and the team lead. They are here. So ask them away. So you can start dropping your questions, and if you have any questions, we can take it now. So that we will soon wrap up. We'll soon wrap it up. It's been a wonderful time doing a wonderful section. I hope you've learned 1 or 2 things. Like, I hope you are going home being energized and ready for the new year, because it's just so wonderful that we are crossing to the new year and we are hearing things like this. It's really something to propel you to want to do better next year and move ahead in life. So thank you so much once again, Ayomide. Thank you so much, Adejoke. It's been a wonderful. And I also use this platform to say your strengths will be renewed.
Amen.
And trust God that things will be done more impact will be made this
Amen.
new year. Yes. Because even the fact that if we are not only Nigeria, I was going to say that when we put the nature is just so beautiful. Like, because we can start another West African country, we can go have to do our programs in Ghana, everywhere across the world.
Absolutely.
So we are not
Yeah.
limited to Nigeria. Yes. We know we are doing tremendous in Nigeria. We can always go. So do you have anybody with questions and all? Like, do you have anyone? Because please, can you drop the question so we can have someone to win something? Okay, thanks so much. An inspiration, even though you might not know it. Olayinka said, thank you very much, Ayomide and Adijoke. You guys are inspiration, even though you might not know it. Yes, yeah, because sincerely.
Thank you. And also, you should be open-minded. You can work with the opposite sex as long as there is mutual respect. Do you get what I mean? We not like, oh, women have to work with women, men have to work with men. No, it could be anyone as long as you guys respect one another and you have a passion for what you do. I think that please don't limit yourself. I mean, by gender. Remember, gender equality.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you everyone. I'm seeing so many people, so many of my friends, family. Thank you so much, dear Conways, Mr. Victor, Auntie Antonia, and yeah, thank you to clan members. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you so much. So this is the way to work for the question. I would ask the question, then you would just type it. The first two people to type in the chat box. So the first question. What is SDG 16? What is SDG 16? So we have like 50 seconds. Time starts now. What is SDG?
You went far. I was still learning the first 7. You went so far. Okay, so we are waiting. Someone will get the recharge card. SDG 16.
Mm-hmm.
And also, why typing that? Wow, we got. Please, can you confirm this?
No, Chukudi, you are not in Nigeria.
That's true.
What do you need recharge card for?
Oh, so what are we going to do for those not in Nigeria? Wow. This is for...
No, this is partial. Send on.
Okay. We would ask another question. This is, please, if you are not in Nigeria.
You missed it, right?
And then when water is stagnant, it begins to breed mosquitoes. When it breeds mosquitoes, of course, children will have malaria. Apart from that, a dirty environment will breed infectious diseases. So this is why a cleaner and healthier Nigeria initiative.
Sorry. Okay, we started. Yeah.
Okay, so this is
okay. So let's have the other question.
Yeah, for those in Nigeria, please, if you are not in Nigeria, don't bother. Don't bother. Okay. Please, for now, maybe next year we'll have a global reward or prize for everybody.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, you can type in, but we'll start with those in Nigeria. Yeah. So what was the theme for COP27? Theme for COP27, COP27. So what was the theme for COP27?
Don't Google it. If you don't know it, you don't know it.
You can.
Well, it's open book. Fastest fingers first. Oh,
finger first, please. Yes, fastest finger first. We are waiting. COP27. Environmentalists.
Can I answer?
Are you again?
Chukwudi, just stay where you are. This is for Nigerians only.
Oh, only Olayinka.
Wow, together for implementation.
Okay. Okay.
He said it happened in Egypt.
It didn't happen in Egypt, though.
Yes, it did. It did happen in Egypt. 2022. Last year.
Last year. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, he
That's
said
true.
we once discussed it in one of the webinars. Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes,
thought it was
yes,
this year.
yes, yes. I
yes,
could
yes,
remember
yes,
that.
yes.
Wow.
Okay,
Was it
okay,
So you're going home with.
okay. All right. Thank you so much,
So send
everyone.
your
We are
cards
also
in.
open to suggestions or
Yes,
recommendations that you
please.
may have for us. Like, yeah. So if you have anything to say or share or anything you feel we could do better next year, you can just unmute or tell us or reach out. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Sharon, yeah, you can take it away.
Okay.
Take it away. Yeah.
Okay. So I think we are because we just want to just take 1 minute to, if you have any questions, please, suggestion, recommendation, or we can also drop a number that you can call or text for further inquiries and all, please.
I think we so far so good. You know, since I joined the organization, we've been doing well, although it have not been easy. You know, but that's the way it should be. The ups and downs. What actually makes the team to be stronger. So I was out trying. I've been meaning to suggest this to Ayomide, but thank God it came up. You know, because funding goes a long way into these activities, you know. So, and most times you find out that you are dipping money from your own pockets, and due to the passion, you might not really care, you know. So, it's a wonderful idea that we will have donations from different groups, agency, or even individuals, you know, that will help us. So, kudos to everyone. Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, Chukwudi.
Thank you. Okay, so I think do we have any other person that wants to ask question? I think we can call it a day. We've spent I've added little to the time. We're supposed to have 1 hour, right? So thank you
Yeah.
so much. It's someone's
Yeah, I think that's Olanka.
okay. Olanka, please, can we have your question or your suggestion?
It was nice. I really want to appreciate Mr. Ayomide and Mrs. Adijoke for how should I put it, or how should I construct it, for being led to come up with such a wonderful platform. Because, like I typed in the chat box, you guys did not know how big we have been in terms of inspiration. So let me say me personally, because a lot of times that you might want to come up with something, like you might want to come up with an initiative, and then one thing or one thing that might be missing is just that like mind, like you, that will like cheer you up, or one like mind that will just say, okay, you can do this thing. No, okay, I can even support you to do it. Okay, we can do it together. It might be one of those things that is missing in a lot of big ideas like this. So, but for the fact that you guys are able to team up together, and then like a lot of things that you came through, praying over it and all of that, to be able to bring such a wonderful idea together, the conceptualization and all of that, it's in fact, it's a success. And I pray the Almighty reward you abundantly. And I also pray that the plan is not even where we want it to be. We still have a lot of big mountains to climb. But and we still had challenges. This year we had a lot of challenges, but of course, what is success without challenges? There is no success without challenges. So it's just one of those things that whenever we are in that height, we can look back and say, yes, we didn't get to this height by chance. We got it as a result of efforts, teamwork, preparation, stumble, failure, and keep rising and all of that. So I just want to thank you. Like, I want to thank you for bringing this special thing together.
Thank you.
God reward you abundantly for it. And like concerning that COP27, COP28, you remember we invited one Mr. Ahmed Yassin one time like that from
good memory.
So that was the time we discussed it.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Olanka. Thank you, Tolulope Sholari. Tolulope
Thank
was
you so
actually the
much.
one that introduced me to Dr. Joella. She's my very good friend here in the
Oh.
US. Yeah, Tolulope Sholari. Thank you, Tolu. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Tolulope.
much. Thank you.
Yeah, so guys,
Okay.
I'm not going to tell myself. I'm always available to host events, corporate events, and also, webinars like this. Thank you. So call me.
Yeah.
Okay, it was such a wonderful time. I don't feel like I don't feel like ending this webinar today. Like I feel like we should just keep going and going and going, but we have to go, right? So, but we hope just trust we are going to come back next month. We are coming back bigger and stronger, like we never.
Amen.
As it's a
Yeah.
new year, so thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for the contribution. We really do
Thank you
appreciate
so
this,
much.
and
Thank you
yeah.
so much.
So
Thank
thank
you.
you, everybody.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
please
Thank you
kindly
for
follow
coming.
us on our social media, Client Initiative. We're on
Thank you, Mr.
Instagram,
Thank you.
we're on LinkedIn.
Oh,
Please follow us.
Awa, nice to see you here.
Okay.
Wow, thanks for coming. Yeah. Thanks, Awa.
Please, we would like to see your, as we would like you to join us, follow us, comment. Please, let's take, yes, we post. Please, let's move this further. Let's take it global. Let's make Client Initiative known, because we're actually doing the work. So we just want more audience and visibility. Please kindly follow us. We're on YouTube. We have videos, numerous educative and interesting videos. Like we're on LinkedIn, we're on Instagram as Client Initiative. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a blessed evening or afternoon from wherever you're joining us from. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, guys.
so
Thank you,
much.
Hawa. Thank you for joining. Thank you, clan members. You've been awesome, amazing, wonderful, best set of people to work with ever. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.